over here from Locust Grove, also known as the Hollywood of Henry County. Yeah, I'm slumming it here tonight, guys. So I heard somebody say that a comic is just a psychopath holding a microphone. Now, when you think about that, and you say, is this the guy you want to take parental advice from? All right. I do have kind of a weird family. We've got 3 different religions going on in my house. My wife and I, we used to be Catholic, but we're a little bit too lazy to stay in the church. We're too lazy to go to church twice a year. So, Christmas and Easter, that's just too much. Now, my older daughter, she became a Mormon. She had to wear the magic underwear and everything. But they kicked her out because she couldn't kick that Starbucks habit. And my thing is this: how can you have heaven without coffee? That religion just does not work for me. And my younger daughter, she actually joined a cult. Yeah, she's a vegan. Now people go to me and they say, being a vegan, that's not a religion. It is a religion. You know how I know that? Because you're going to give up the most important things in life, like bacon. And they're always trying to recruit new members. She's always going saying stupid stuff to us like, man, these cauliflower wings are so much better than chicken. Alright, now as a parent, I thought the most important thing to teach your kids is that life is just full of disappointment. I did not want to have one of these kids whose singing voice sounds like Yoko Ono and Gilbert Gottfried had a baby, but think they're going to go win American Idol. So how do you teach a kid about disappointment? Yeah, first I said, hey, I'll turn my kids into Falcon fans. That'll be disappointment every year. But after the 28-3 game, they called DFAX. And they said, we're taking you away. Take those kids away from you. You keep doing that nonsense. All right. So the Falcons thing didn't work out. So I said, I'm going to use family game night to teach my kids about disappointment. Now, keeping a cheap deck of Uno may sound mean, but for me that was educational. And if you're going to teach your kids about losing in life using Uno, you got to really drive that point home. And I let the kids think they're going to win that game. I let them go down to 1 card. They shout Uno. They're smiling, they're laughing. And I start to raise the stakes. I go, man, you're doing so good. If you beat Dad, I'm buying each of you a Barbie bicycle. But now it's time for me to bring the cheat deck out. Skip. All right. They're like, do you want skip? That's okay. We still only have 1 card. Skip, skip, skip. 6 skips later, and they're starting to cry. I said, now the kids are crying, now I can bring home the lesson. Wild, draw 2, skip, reverse, draw 4, wild, Uno, Daddy won! Yeah, Daddy won. You're not getting a bicycle today. You're never going to beat your dad. Couches tipped over, Uno cards are everywhere, kids are crying. Oh, there's just drinks all over the floor. And then my wife comes in the room. She's like, what the hell's going on here? And then you know what? My kids got to see their dad get beat up by a woman for the first time. All right. Now I say it may sound mean, but my kids got revenge on me. You know what kids do? They like to embarrass their parents. In fact, that's their magic talent. Like when you take your kids shopping, and you go and you pick out the Angel Soft, and they shout in the middle of Walmart, toilet paper? That's for your vagina! Or when you're in a public restroom, and they run out of the stall, pants down going, I did a stinker! You gotta wipe my butt! Man, everybody watches you then. But you know, the most embarrassing moment I had as a parent was my own fault. I took my kids on vacation to Key West. Never take a 6 and a 10-year-old to Key West. And if you do not let them go to Duval Street at 10 o'clock at night. Anybody here ever go to Key West? Oh, just one person. Well, let me tell you about Key West. There are a lot of drag queen bars on Duval Street. And my 6-year-old had never seen a drag queen. So I'm walking on the street, and there's this 6'5" cross-dresser with a beard. And she shouts, "Is that a guy? Why is he dressed like that? Daddy, what's that all about?" Now everybody on Duval Street's like, this is the #1 attraction all in Florida. And you know what? That was the second time that my kids got to see me beat up by a woman. All right, I got time for one more. Let's see if I remember this bit. It's been a while since I've done it. So this last year I did turn 50. You know, some people like to say 50 is 30. People are idiots. Did you know the National Institute of Health says your age category is based on the diseases that you get? My age category is 49 to 64. So if you're 50, you're really a 64-year-old. And I realized I was old by the TV shows that I watch. Let's just say I like to watch a lot of Frasier on Cozy. And the only commercials I see are for Medicare supplement plans. And Depends. Did you know they're making Pretty Depends underwear now? Yeah, now Grandma's showing off her new diaper G-string. And you know, Magnum PI is doing one of these commercials. Yeah, Magnum was so cool, I still wear his shirts. Yeah, of course, instead of driving a Ferrari, he's trying to sell us reverse mortgages. In fact, I heard he's trading that Ferrari in for a hover-round. All right, well, that's my time. I know you guys would probably be happy to get rid of me, but thank you guys.